Hello and welcome back, everybody, to another episode of my Big Fat Journey, where we are essentially done with week 2 now. And week 2 held a lot of changes. And what I mean by changes is I went from thinking that I was going to be doing keto to knowing that I was already doing keto. I can't remember if I already said that or not. So I'm 2 weeks into keto, and I know I can do it. I found out that there's like a whole thing online of like try keto for 2 weeks, and that'll tell you if you can do it or not. And I know I can do it. Carb counting is definitely something interesting and something a lot harder than I was expecting. A piece of bread is like 16 carbs. So bread is completely gone. Potatoes are completely gone. The only vegetable that I've had mainly is just green beans. So things have been interesting on changing my diet. And my digestive system has not been happy with any of that. Pretty much I'm just completely screwed up everywhere. But I'm making it. I'm making it through. One thing that I hated about this shirt was that this was my favorite shirt. It was my favorite shirt, hoodie. It's like the most stylish thing that I had. I've always wanted one of these that had like the tulle colors. And being a plus size guy, you can't find what you want without like trying to go all over the place to find what you need. Because I'm very, very limited on what I can wear. And I hated this because I was getting too big to the point of where I couldn't fit in it. And I'm already able to like properly fit back into this again. So when I put this on, it actually wasn't like showing my stomach. It was nice. But it's only week 2. And I forgot to say, last week I had a massive loss of 19 pounds. And I'm still not sure how 19. And I know I shouldn't be there again this week. I should not be there. Maybe, looking high side, maybe 10. But realistically, I'm looking at maybe 5. Just because I have been working really, really hard to try and lose more. So we'll have to just see where I land. But yeah, that was really, really cool to see. 19. It made me feel like everything is like working and that this is the surefire sign of what I need to be doing. But yeah, with this fitting better, that was huge. And today was one of the first days where my foot pain at work never really escalated so high that I was like actually in major pain. So there's definitely signs of improvement coming, which is absolutely great. The appetite is still here. Sitting here right now, I'm very, very hungry. But I'm mentally able to control myself to say, no, you need to just drink more water. And I think this is my 7th bottle today, so I'm doing really, really good on getting water down. Hello. He thought I was going to be having milk, and surprise, there's no milk today. Overall mood has improved. I was hangry for a long period of time, and I would just have to try and suppress the aggression feelings. But I'm to a point now of where I'm much more stable and able to control the happiness again and feel all right. The one thing I hate though is our deli had garlic bread and put it out in the case, and it was just so good looking. And I was just staring at it, remembering the days of when I could have garlic bread and how much I miss it. But this week we're going to be introducing something new to the diet, which is going to be a very keto-friendly bread. It's only like 1 carb per slice. So I'm going to have to make it from scratch, and it'll be interesting to see how it comes out and if it tastes all right. It's made with like almond flour, coconut flour, baking soda, and a couple other things. But we'll see how it turns out. I'm looking forward to trying it at least because I miss bread a lot, and the fact that I would have to go without bread for more months without any alternative like sucks. So hopefully this will turn out all right. Overall meals that I've been having have been strictly mainly hamburgers, a lot of chicken, and this next week I'll be introducing pork into the diet as well. I did have one episode though. One episode that I was not happy about, and it happened earlier this week, I want to say. And I think it was a side effect of ketosis. But I was just in the middle of work and I got really, really dizzy and weak. And I was just like, what the hell's going on? And after doing some research when I got home, it seemed like it's a possible side effect. Ketosis is what it was. But it sucked when I went through it. But if that was me switching through ketosis, I think it was just my body going through shock. Kind of going like, why in the hell have I not gotten any carbs at all? So I imagine that's probably what it was, is the whole transition from burning carbs to burning fats. So, but the other thing that I experienced was when I had crackers for the first time in the diet. I had like 8 whole wheat crackers, thinking this is going to be within my carb limit. This isn't no big deal. And it was a much bigger deal than I wanted. It ended up ruining my stomach so bad that you might as well have just had like a laxative, because my body just like completely rejected it. And it was so bad. Like I just felt sick. My stomach was in an uproar. All because I had gluten again. And I can't imagine what my body will go back to when I have finally reached my goal with keto and I can finally have gluten again. Like it'll be, well, not even just gluten, but carbs. But it'll be a shock to my body again when I transition back, which I hope that I can transition back by this time next year. Would be nice. There's one thing saying that I could do it by March of next year, and for me to get to the weight that I want, I just don't see that being possible without like going to the gym and stuff like that. So I'm not having hopes up for anything like that. I'm hoping that like a year and a half, I could solidly maybe accomplish it. But it's a long commitment. But I'm already 2 weeks in. And 2 weeks is a long period of time already. And I'm holding my own. I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm excited to see where I'm at with the new weigh-in. And I'm excited to see things fitting better. That I'm able to start getting into my older clothes that I haven't been able to fit into. My closet, if you go around, has 5X shirts, 4X shirts, 3X shirts, and 2X shirts. I've never really gotten rid of any of my t-shirts because I've always been like, well, what if I lose weight and I get back down into them? And I just never have lost weight. So I have a whole wardrobe of shirts that I can start wearing, hopefully here, with like in a month, with hopefully 4Xs again. And it'll be so nice being able to fit into that stuff again. I've missed it. And then once I get back down into 3Xs, then the majority of like the shirts that I want to wear, I have the option to buy again. And that'll be so nice, having a supply of shirts that I want to wear, that I can wear, and I don't have to stand over here on the sidelines going, oh, wow, I wish they made it in my size. That's one of the things that just sucks about being a plus size person, is you are so limited on what you can wear. I mean, there's places like DXL, Men's Warehouse, and it's just, they were like a saving grace for me when it came to this, but still their overall selection just isn't 100% me. But they do really well for what I do need. But I think that's going to do it for this update. Does my hair always God dang it, my hair was kind of freaky. But I'm happy at where I am. I'm looking forward to where we go with next week. Hopefully it'll just kind of be a little bit more of the same, and I'll have more improvements to talk about. But this is a major week for improvements and feeling better. And I really, really am looking forward to what happens next week, because we're only going to get better from here. And I'm looking forward to, I think it's going to be next month. I have another doctor's visit trying to get my blood levels leveled out with iron and vitamin B and D. And if I have to do a weigh-in, they'll probably be pretty proud coming down. So I know that they're always like, you need to lose weight. You need to lose weight. But how many people actually do lose weight is the thing. So we'll see. But I'm excited. We'll see where we end up. But that's going to do it for this episode, everyone. Thank you for all the kind words on the last episode. I really do appreciate it. I didn't post this to my Facebook. I contemplated it. I feel like the support that I get on YouTube is a little bit more genuine than what I get with them. So, anyways, that is going to do it. Thank you guys very much. I do so deeply appreciate it. And I will see you guys back here next week for another update on my big fat journey.